Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kaka. And it's Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, what has happened here?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Desai. Rodri. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Knocks it into space. Space for him to turn and look. Swings it across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Gives it back. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's in on this, having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Ronaldinho has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Bellingham. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Luis Suarez. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ajax yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Kaká, he's having a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Maldini. Ajax are looking to go forward now. And it's Luis Suarez. Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's been intercepted. Pass is just off target. Yeah, and the pass is intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Thuram. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get onto this? And the finish! Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Just eases him off the ball. Ronaldinho. And it's Zambrotta. Played into space. Suarez is in a really good position out wide. Kaka. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Germany have their second corner now. Oh, he takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Germany have penetrated for the first time. Shot a goal! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Zambrotta. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Ajax, number 9, Luis Suarez.
The second period is underway.
Coming on the field is...
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pass somewhat off target.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Luis Suarez. Desailly gets a foot in here. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now it's come to nothing. Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodri. Oh, that's well spotted. Ajax do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Pressing high and with purpose. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In by Hullet. There's the header!
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Aims beyond the defence. It's Ronaldinho! And he's stuck it away. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Kaká, he's got away. Now he's rising! And it's headed over.
Germany really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Please